We have sent Melissa Lamb out on assignment to help us figure out this phenomenon now that we seem to be calling Pinterest.
And you know what? This site is growing. It's actually growing more rapidly than Facebook or Twitter was when they first started out. And, you know, having been on it for a few weeks now, I am absolutely addicted and hooked. I'm pretty much obsessed with it. Even my mom, who's involved in it, is just on it all the time. It's kind of become the new phenomenon of social media. And
how does it work then exactly?
It's pretty simple. It's not as complex as it actually seems. It's basically a social site for everything online that you can find on the web, and it's basically helping you organize things. So you can see we have a bunch of boards. This is our site, CTV More Live. It's attached to our Twitter account. You can also attach it to your Facebook account, so you can kind of have all your social media sites combined. Basically, you set up your own page divided into boards, what they call boards. So you can choose anything you want, and you can see here we have things we love. We have babies, pets, there's fitness, health, there's food, there's baking, decorating, entertaining, places to travel. Like, there is so much on here. It's basically like combining every single magazine you can think of online. So it's basically, to me, it's like organizing all the magazines I buy in one
all the
site.
Pictures that you like a scrapbook almost?
It's kind of like a scrapbook, but there's also tutorials on how to do things and how you can find things and how to make things. So we've kind of organized it based on our show and what we usually have, what we usually see here on the morning show. So we've kind of organized our site into that.
So we're just getting started. So
we are just getting started.
In time, all of these different categories will have all different pictures and stories and how we do things.
And books and and just it'll link you to the website. So like if you see a recipe here, it'll link you directly to the website where you can find out how to make this.
Okay, so you see the picture. Now one thing, because there are a couple of rules or a couple of things you should know when you join, because you're giving up a lot of security.
Once you post something on Pinterest, it's no longer yours. It actually is owned by Pinterest. So unlike Facebook, where you still own your own pictures and stuff, this is not yours anymore. It's Pinterest. And you'll see on a lot of websites now you look at, you can see how you can attach them to Facebook and Twitter. You'll now see the little pink or red P, which you can attach it to your Pinterest, and then it can go right into your board. So you don't even have to, it's like a one-step site basically.
But you have to be careful and knowing some of the rules, the terms and regulations.
And what happens from here is now I have two sites. I have my own, which is attached to my personal Twitter, and then I've been using this one here on CTV. So I can go in and if I really like something, I can go in from my Pinterest site and attach it to my board. So I've repinned something from your board.
All right. The first assignment that we sent you out on was more beauty, fashion tips.
That's right. And this is something that I think a lot of people will love and can relate to. Cracked makeup. Who has not dropped and crumbled your brand new compact?
And
so many times.
It falls in slow motion, right? It's like, no!
And you're like, I hope it's not my new bronzer. Yeah, well, so this happens to me quite frequently.
You came across this pin.
This pin, and it's basically how to repair broken, cracked makeup. So I clicked on it and found out the tutorial, and you know what? I had a broken compact, and I tried it, and look.
That's what...
I mean, it's not perfect like when I bought it.
But it doesn't look like this.
But it doesn't look like that, and the makeup doesn't get throughout my makeup bag. It's all contained and compact into one.
So how'd you work it?
Super easy. Basically, if I can open this childproof, okay. Just add a couple drops of rubbing alcohol to the crack, and make sure it's crumbled up pretty well. You add it, it's gonna become like a mucky paste, which you want. So you just use a spoon or something, and you basically make a paste. Okay, now
so rubbing alcohol,
and you're gonna make like a paste all like this. You're gonna press it down, pat it with a napkin and something hard, let it dry overnight. The next day, this is what you're gonna have.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, and like I was amazed. Like,
and you've been able to use it since?
Been able to use it since, and it's like it's never broke.
So these are some of the things you can actually find. I thought it was just pictures, but there's a lot more to it.
There's like tips, trades, and I'm working on this one with my bed right now that I'm really excited about. There's kind of a little bit of everything. And actually Friday we have a really exciting segment with fashion, and it's basically how to update your belts. So without having to buy a brand new belt, we're going to show you how to update your look. So I'm pretty excited about this, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, well, this is great. And I've seen you on it. And I'm like, what is she doing? She's on this all the time.
I'm addicted. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Well, then you're perfect for this.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll come to your desk now for instructions. Jeff, we're going to throw things over to you now. I think you're getting a little bendy, twisty.